there's a soulmate in a platonic relationship.
Sure.
Like, you need your person to just feel and to know that you have your person. Like, it's so important. Like, you need it.
Yeah. Cause like, hi guys, welcome back to the channel. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe, like, and comment so that we can get this video circulating to other people. I'm here with my sis, Asia, the Asia Wear, and we're gonna do a friend tag. This is my first friend tag on the channel, so I'm super excited.
The first.
Yes, right, facts. So we hope you guys like it. Okay, Asia, you should go first. You should go first.
Okay. So, let's see. Okay. Is there something that you've dreamed of doing for a long time? And then the second piece is, why haven't you done it?
Oh my gosh. Oh God. Yeah, there's something I've dreamed of doing a long time. Y'all know I'm obsessed with interviews. So like, I was a journalism major, so I definitely see myself being in that space some way, somehow. Why haven't I done it? Ooh, I just don't know. I feel like this is a way of doing it though, like really taking YouTube serious and just talking on my Instagram, talking on my stories. It's a form of it, but it's not really like all the way thought out. So it's coming, it is coming. It's not really like a why, it's a when. Yeah. That's what it is, but yeah. So the interview space, like I've always said, like I wanted to tell stories, but not the news. That's why I couldn't do the news. So like I always see myself like an Oprah, like in that, making my own lane and then bringing people to tell their stories. So we'll see.
Y'all gonna get a series on this channel, Carmi's Couch.
I know.
And she about to be interviewing people, okay?
I love that. Okay, Carmi's Couch. I love that. Okay. That's a good question. Oh my God. Okay. So, do you remember any character defining moments from your childhood? Character defining moments.
Break that down.
Like, so when I think about a character defining moment, I remember in middle school, I felt like I always was like on the A, B honor roll. And so that always made me feel like I was like pretty smart. My friends weren't though. So I was like, I always knew I was pretty astute. Okay. And then,
Okay. So I feel like I've said this on my channel before, but I think one that always stands out to me is I would get in trouble in school like all the time. But most of the time, like it started being like I thought I was the problem, like I would get in trouble because I'm doing something, but then I started getting in trouble because other people were doing things. Like, so I learned that it's never what I was doing, it was just that people were watching. And so I learned that really, really early, and that was a character moment for me. Like everything you do in your life, it has nothing to do with you. Like I wouldn't get in trouble for chewing gum or smacking or talking. But the minute somebody else does it, it would be like, Asia, you know they're watching you. Like, you know they only doing that because you're doing it. And it's like, girl, that's their mama fault.
Yeah,
like, take that up with them. Like, and I would always get in trouble for doing things. Like, it would be like, Asia, you need to go in there and you need to do this because you know they're going to follow you. And it's like, what the? Like, it was just so much pressure. And that's definitely a character moment because now that I'm thinking about it, full circle moment, I feel like kind of my teacher talking to me, like that was in adult mode, God talking to me, like it's not even about that, but it's like they're watching you, so you need to be careful. And so it's just a lot of pressure, feeling like you hold the weight of everybody else. So that's definitely
everything is calculated. And I'll say to that point, like I was telling you about like being a preacher's grandkid, like the identity piece. So it's like you can't do anything because everything you do is. But I mean, also, like, you know, the Bible says that we don't want to cause nobody to stumble. So it's like, then you do have to really account for your actions. It's just like it's a thin line.
There's a thin line between living.
Thank you. Oh my gosh, okay.
Okay, I got another one. Okay. What do you value most in a friendship?
What do I value most in a friendship? Reciprocity. Right. Like, I feel like for me, so long am I forever, I'm the friend that gives the advice. People come to me when they need something. I'm the shoulder to cry on. And then it's just like the cliche, check on your strong friends. I think now I'm looking for like relationships where I can be like, I do not have it today. I need a prayer, like I need that. So right now in my life, reciprocity, for sure. 100%. Yeah. What do you love most in life right now?
Alignment. Right now, I've never felt more in align with what God has for me, and then it's like my husband is in alignment with me. My friends are in alignment. Like I feel like God, this is like the season of alignment. Like you either get in line or I kind of feel like, God please no, but I feel like this is like God's like last straw. Like with me, like it's like this is your chance, this is your last straw, because there's no distractions here. Now it's like I'm just trying to see if you want to get in alignment or not. Yeah. And I'm sending you everything that to be in alignment with you. There's really no reason like
not to be.
You don't have friends here that's distracting you. I've sent you someone to hold you accountable. I've sent you it's like I've given you everything. I denied that apartment, gave you this one. I'm just doing everything in alignment with what I want for you to do, and it's like, are you gonna do it or not? So for sure,
I love that.
I love that the most right now because it's like it's me against me.
Yeah. I love that. Okay.
Okay, I had one that I was gonna ask, but I think I'm not gonna do that one because it's a bit much.
Is it? That's how I feel about one. But we're gonna have to go there with one of these.
Yeah, we probably need part two.
Part two. One of these.
So I'm gonna go back. Okay, what if anything is too serious to be joked about?
Ooh, what if anything is too serious to be joked about? Ooh, that is a question, huh? What if anything is too serious to be joked about? Oh my gosh. So like this is the thing, I am one, even though I'm not a comedian by any means, I do side with them when they be like, it's our job. Okay. So like I was about to say like death to a certain extent, to a certain extent I still would say death. I would think like, I don't know, let me think, what is too serious to be joked about?
Or even,
ooh, that's so deep.
That's hard. That is hard. That is hard because like you said, it's so broad. So let's scale back with you, like with around me. You.
What's
like,
too serious to be joked about?
Something is like, don't play around me about that.
With it. Yeah. Ooh, that's good. Honestly, I would say any past relationship that I've had.
Oh, okay. Like
my friends or some people, like they have a way of like just bringing that stuff up, and to me, I stand by. I can change like in the next minute.
Oh yeah.
And believe that what I say then is what it is. I don't need to be. Don't go back to the past. I feel like sometimes people think it's funny to be like, girl, what you. To me, I cut it out every night, and I be like, no, that's not funny. Like I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to relive it because I feel like I'm past it. So that's me. Like, just don't joke about it now. If it's something that we're coming together, like, what space were you in? When you, that's different. That's reflective. But just to be caca and kid, don't do that.
I ain't laughing.
I'm not laughing. Yeah.
Okay.
That was a good one. Okay, let me see. How would your best friends describe you?
Ooh, they would both say the same thing. They would say, I'm the mean friend.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Reliable. But that mean thing, it can go both ways because it's like they would say I'm the mean friend, but I'm also the friend that is naturally more open to people though. Like, but if we all are sitting around and somebody walks up, not both of my best friends, people are gonna think that they're the nice ones, and I just come off very like not to be fucked with, okay? Yeah. But in a conversation in the room and we're spending the night together, it's like they're gonna leave and be like, Asia was so da da da, and they're gonna be like, she never really talked. The other two like, they didn't really. They're gonna say that. Yeah. So they're gonna say that. They're gonna say I'm reliable. They're gonna definitely say I'm the mean friend. I'm the reliable friend. I'm definitely like the serious friend. Just real serious. Like I'm the serious friend. Like I wanna play. I wanna have fun, but don't play with me. Yeah. So. Yeah, they would say that.
I love that.
And then they would definitely bring up my relationship with God. I don't know what they would say. They would say something around that element of like, she's either in tune with God or she's spiritual, whatever. They would say something like that. Overall, they would just give me a 10 out of 10. No exaggeration.
I love it. Okay, I love it.
What do you want people to remember about you after you are gone?
Oh, wow. That's a good question. Oh, God. that everybody I encounter, I try to make better. Like literally, I definitely want them to remember that something about me showed them who Christ was. Like I want my life to be like an example of somebody that was just pursuing, not perfect child, but the pursuit was there. Like me trying to get there was there, and then just really helping them be better. Like I want to be a person that helps you see you. So like when you see me, I want you to see you, because I like pride myself on being like so relatable and so, because and then still being able to be in different rooms because you can be. And I think that's what I want people to know the most. Yeah.
Do you want to have a baby? Why or why not?
Yes. So I've always said I wanted 5 kids. Everyone knows that I wanted a big family. I think for me, I really want kids to see myself reincarnate. Like I want to see what I would look like over again. And then also just to really give them a fair chance. Like knowing what I know now as a young adult, oh my gosh, like I just feel like I could be a great parent. Like I could really give you, me and Lavelle say that all the time. That's one reason why I love working with kids, because it's what you put in them. If you put the right thing, like, because we should not have lacked as much confidence as him and I did growing up. Like, if they just knew. And it's like, you don't blame your parents. They did the best they could with what they had. Trust me, I get it. But it's like knowing that, it's just like, I would be a perfect parent. Like I just, not a perfect parent, but I would be perfect for the job. Like I'll take that job. Like let's do it. Yes. Okay. What is your most proudest accomplishment?
I have a few.
Okay.
Obviously, building a relationship with God as number one. Just because I never thought I would do it. Like, it was just never on my bucket list. So that, and then definitely waiting. I would say waiting. So me and my husband waited 2 years prior to marriage, and then we got married. And that was just such a big accomplishment to me, because I've never been stretched in a way. I've never been challenged. I've never had to really listen to anybody or do what somebody says or anything like that. And I just felt like in that season, that was like my season with God. So I think that was my biggest accomplishment outside of like getting married and buying my house. I mean, like buying my house really, I'm not gonna down it. That I need to stop doing it. Okay. So I would say waiting and then getting married and buying my house.
Yeah. I love that. Oh, I love those. I'm trying to think, what would my biggest accomplishment be if I had to answer that? What would I be most proud of? I'd definitely probably say starting my business, because that was not in my cards, y'all. Like that was not something. You know how we just said, like I said, what I see myself as. I did not see that. Like I did not see it at all. So starting my business and then continue like doing it as long as I've done it so far, yeah, to me it's like that was something I did for me. Because I would say college, but everybody
I was about to say it, but I was
I would say college, but I did that for my granny and papa. Like everybody know that. Like they put a lot on me to do that. I was the first generation graduate on my dad's side. So what I did for myself that made me proud, that makes me proud, is getting up every day and not giving up on this dream.
I feel like ask me that next year, and then I'm gonna say influence. And
Influence
that's gonna be
that's
the number one thing, because I've always wanted to do that thing, but I still can't say I'm proud of myself because I'm literally still not proud of myself.
That's something like that. Yeah.
But ask us.
We'll come back. Yeah, we'll come back with that question. Okay. Was that's you?
Okay. Do you think we'd be better off without social media?
I seen that question too. Oh my God, it's a good question. No, I love social media. I just started that.
Look, I really just asked it to ruffle y'all.
Yeah, no.
Because we say no.
We love social media.
Like, no.
Social media has come, and for me, when I really changed my mind about social media, was about a year and a half ago, a little after I met Asia, probably close to 2 years. And that's when I really was like, I can decide. And I think that's the thing that y'all don't get.
Yeah.
You can literally decide who you follow, decide what you consume. Like there's been so many times where I've heard a sermon because somebody that I follow has shared it, and it's been revolutionary to me. Like I'm like, dang. So I love social media. I think the world, needs it. Yes, it has its cons, if whatever, but I think it's great overall. Like we've never had this much information, being able to connect with that many people at one time. Look at the incomes and the jobs that it's brought multiple people like, no, I think we need to do it.
No,
For
I
sure.
definitely agree.
Yeah, I know. Sorry, y'all.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you see in yourself that you dislike when you see in other people? That's a really good one.
Wow, that's
I know,
a
and
bit hot.
the sub one is what do you see that you admire? So you can do dislike and
Okay.
and then I'll do it too.
Okay.
I think.
What do I see in myself? So I have this thing, and then I see somebody else that has this thing, and I don't like it. Honestly, I'm getting pretty better at mine. So I'm gonna say this one. I hate people. Oh, not hate. I dislike, and I have the same trait. Like my grandmother used to always tell me, like I just act like I don't care about anything. And I feel like mine is circumstantial. Like I feel like I wouldn't have, like I wasn't even built to be this way. It was because of the circumstances that made me create me. I feel like I wasn't, like I really feel like the person me is supposed to be super emotional. Like I'm a Pisces, but I just don't act like them. So, but I hate when I see somebody else who just literally like they just don't care. Like nothing phases them. It's like. But I mean, I get it. So I would have to say that. And then the thing that I love, admire about people that I have, work ethic. Like there's nothing I like more than seeing somebody who just has a level of work ethic. I'm not saying your work ethic has to be like mine or has to match a certain something, but when I see it in you, it's in you, and I just love that. So I would say that.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. Shoot. I would say what I dislike about myself is like my inability sometimes to stand up for myself or like speak my mind in that moment. Like
Okay.
I'm a processor.
Second later.
Yeah. I'm a processor, so like a lot of times I don't want to be. When I was growing up, they used to call me bossy, and I accept it now, right? But like growing up, they used to call me bossy and all this stuff, and I'm like, ugh, I hated that. So I used to try to really refrain from what I really, really feel like who I am in my core. Like my closest friends know, but I just feel like I can't give that. So when other people have something to say and they don't say it, I'll be like, say it.
Say
like,
what you
just
want.
say it.
Yeah.
Like, you know, there's a way to say it. Like, I'm not saying cuss the folks out, but like, get it off you because it hurts to like, your heart be heavy. Like, so when I see people like, dang, I should have, like, you should have. But I just like it about myself. So, but I am working on it actively. It's not where I want it to be, but yeah. What do I admire about myself that I admire in other people? I say confidence because one thing about it, two things for sure. Even though I was a little chicken head, I'm gonna have to pop a picture up here as a kid. I was a little chicken head, but I always knew who I was gonna be. I'm just gonna tell you the truth. Like as a kid, I knew what my life would be like. I knew my mom and them couldn't afford me braces, and we didn't have a lot of stuff. But I'm like, oh, when I get grown, I have it. Like,
I'll do it.
I'm like, y'all talking now, but y'all ain't gonna be talking when I get. Like, I always just felt like I could see I see what the eyes can see. I knew it. So like when I see a little kid that's confident, not cocky, but just very confident and know who she is, I'm like, look at you, like just keep that up. And I just be hoping that they have people around them that can speak to that and not tell them like, you chill out.
Okay. And let me go back to my what I hate because I want to kind of elaborate on it.
Yes.
Where I said like people just act like they don't have a care in the world, and I'm really speaking from an emotional standpoint. Like I feel like kind of like what you just said. I feel like growing up, I did care about things, but there was just no one to tell. Like there was nobody to say like, this is me, I'm upset, and here's here, and I mean like 6, 7, 8 years old, not even having an outlet or you know whatever. So it was like, okay, keep myself together. Let me go to school, act like nothing's happening at home. Let me, you know what I'm saying? And it was so fake routine that I kind of just had to teach myself that none of this matters anyway. And so I think that's what I mean. So when I see that in somebody else, and it's like, you know, you care. Stop acting like you don't care. Like, you know, you want that friendship. Fight for that friendship. You know, you want that person. Tell that person. You know that just hurts you. Say it. I'm talking about that type of stuff. Like not having a care in the world. And it's like you do have a care in the world. It's just the world just has torn you down to the point where you don't care, but you do. So that's what I mean when I say that.
And then maybe you've given your care to somebody that don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like, oh, well, I can't care. So now I just don't care no more.
Yeah.
I've been there too. It's like, oh, you don't nurture that well, and you're the only person I was gonna give it to, and now I just can't.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I get that. That was good. That was good. Okay.
We're gonna end it here.
Okay.
What's one thing you believe in that's kind of weird?
One thing I believe in is kind of weird.
I have mine.
You got one? Okay, good. What do I believe in that's kind of weird? It's so funny. You start questioning, what the hell do I believe in in this life? No. I mean, I'm gonna just go super surface, even though this is not my thing, because I can't think right now. Maybe when Asia tells hers. But I'm gonna say I don't like big spoons.
Okay.
So I think that's weird to have to eat with a, like, I don't know why that is. Like, I hate big spoons. Like, if all my little spoons are in the dishwasher and I don't have I'm irritated. So I think that's weird because most people like, it's just a spoon. But to me, I don't want to put that big round spoon. I just can't. So it's just me. It's weird. It's weird.
I know you're gonna change your answer.
I know I am. I know, because I can't even think.
I would say two things. Two things that I believe that other people are not gonna agree with, or that I think is weird. First one being the whole support is subjective thing, like the whole like you don't need support to get there. Like I don't agree with that. Like I believe that you need support. Like I don't care what it is. Like in some way. The level of support may be different, but I just believe that you need support. Like you cannot keep going because there's a thing that support is connected to, and it's connected to a piece of your confidence. It's connected to it's just a whole lineage. Again, it's deeper than that. So you not supporting me because X, Y, and Z, you think it's just this surface level thing. No, it's actually like deteriorating my confidence. It's making me feel like I gotta question who I am, question my work, question it. Like it's so much deeper than that. So it's like, no, you definitely need support. Like you can't do this thing by yourself. Like I mean, you just can't. And the second one being like the whole soulmate thing. And even like females saying like, you know how some females be saying like, I just can't with females. Like I just can't. And I used to be one of those females that used to say that. So what I believe now that's weird is like that's all a facade. Like I believe that every female wants a female friend. I believe that the soulmate, there's a soulmate in a platonic relationship. Like you need your person to just feel and to know that you have your person. Like it's so important. Like you need it. And to know that you have your person. Like it's so important. Like you need it.
Yeah. Cause like right, okay, I got mine. I don't think that anybody can do anything. I remember learning this like back in one of my classes in college, but so you know how you grow up and they like whatever you put your mind, and I do think if you put your mind to it, yes, but I think we all are wired to do certain things well. So I do think maybe you can do anything, but I don't think you can do anything well. And there are going to be some things that come to you more naturally than other things, and I think the goal is to get to that thing versus letting somebody tell you, oh, you can go build because I've never been into like medicine or like math and all those, so I didn't even look for careers like that. I'm not really like, it's just certain things that I'm not wired to do, but if somebody was just telling me, you can do it, that would kind of frustrate me. So, yeah. Well, guys, that was our friend tag. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure y'all go subscribe to my sis, the Asia Wear. Subscribe to our channel and let us know if you want us to come back another video because we don't mind, y'all.
Because we can do some girl chats because that last question, I can keep going. I believe that every female wants to get married. Cut it out.
Oh, yeah,
okay?
No,
cut it out. You want it, okay?
No, that's true.
All that, everybody ain't meant to be. Now, everybody will not be a wife because that's just what God says. Like, everybody it won't happen to everybody the same way everybody won't have a baby.
That's true.
But you do want it.
You do want it.
Cut it out.
No, that's fast, because I'll take it in a minute. Yeah, Lord, time is I'm waiting on it. You know, I get that. But what is that? Defense mechanism?
I feel like it's definitely a coping method. Like, you don't see this thing happening for you, so you just really automatically take take yourself out of it. Like, you don't see yourself having kids, so you just say, I don't want kids. Or you don't see marriage happening for you, so you say you don't want it, but you do.
I remember the day, like, I have to tell y'all this before we end, like, I used to always say I would date a guy with a kid, right? Because I felt like, or I wouldn't mind. That's what I would say. I wouldn't mind. And Lavelle used to always say, because I was a product of a environment or whatever, and like I just had different views on how I feel like it should be as a kid. So I'm like, oh well, when it's my turn, I'm gonna be able to. And Levil's like, why do you put yourself in it?
He was trying to accept
Yeah, he was like, just because you love kids and whatever don't mean you have to subject yourself to that. And I had to really reprogram my mind, like, oh, I've only been saying that because it is true. But that's not true for me. I would prefer you not have one. Thank you. But if you do, but I would prefer you not. So I had to really like change my mind.
I had to do the same thing. Like I used to say I don't want kids. Like
really?
I used to always say that.
Yeah,
but you gotta understand, I didn't have my mother, so
true.
it was like, and then she didn't have her mother, and so it was just like at this point, this thing ain't happening for me because like I don't even know what a good mother is. So how can I even be something that I don't know anything about it? And I just literally had to tell myself like He don't call you because you're equipped.
No.
And I really, hands down, I know for sure I'm gonna have a child. I know I'm gonna be a mother because I've dreamed it. God has told me, and it's like I had to be healed and revealed from that. And it's like, girl, you're gonna be an amazing mother. You're not gonna be the mother that you have. You're gonna be the mother that God called you to be. And like it's okay. It's okay. Like it's okay for you to the world not to equip you with things because I had to learn like everything you need you already got.
Yeah.
Like. The only and the thing is, you're gonna be an amazing mother because you didn't have a mother. Like there's just it's so much deeper.
The pain points and the void there, you're gonna know exactly where to come in. You're gonna know. That's how I always felt about blended families. I'm like, oh, if I get the chance, I know exactly where to like make myself. Oh, that's happening. I can't wait to watch this back. Thank y'all so much for watching the video. Thank you, Asia, for coming. See you in the next video, guys.